In 2008, Adrian Derbyshire woke up in hospital to find he'd suffered a near-fatal brain hemorrhage, which left him wheelchair-bound. Following his life-changing injury, he had to learn to speak, read and write again, but incredibly went on to win 2 Paralympic gold and 3 silver medals. However, unimaginable fresh tragedy was to follow, as in 2015, his 16-year-old daughter, Julia, tried to take her own life, following years of abuse at the hands of online bullies. Adrian faced a desperate battle to save her, but just 5 days later, he had to make the agonising decision to turn off her life support machine. Since then, he has tirelessly campaigned in Julia's honour to raise awareness of the issue of online bullying and has just shared pictures of Julia just before she died. Now, I need to warn you that photos you're about to see are of Julia before her life support machine was turned off. Adrian, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
The pictures that we're seeing now, they were about 17, 18 months ago?
Yeah, that's right. A couple minutes before we decided to turn the life support machine off. So
what's made you want to show them?
Having spoken to over 200,000 children in the past 2 years with my campaign and 100,000 with Julia's campaign, it became apparent that children lose faith very, very quickly in themselves, in the community. And I just wanted to just to shock people so people would talk about the issues online bullying has, mental health has, and unfortunately for me, it worked in a way because I've received over 10,000 messages since releasing those pictures 2 weeks ago, and those are from around the world. So it just shows you how rife bullying is and the issues that bullying creates, which is mental health as well. And so it was hard for me to do. No one wants to see your daughter kind of with pictures like that online, but I felt it was needed so children understood these are the effects it can have, that a ligature maybe too tight, a self-harm cut maybe too deep, and these are the effects it has, these are the ramifications of it. And so yeah, that's the reason why, to be honest, so people could sit at the table and parents would be, would understand the issues that children are facing these days. And
can I ask you something? Your daughter came from America to live with you, and that's where the bullying had started. When she came back to the UK to live with you, you felt that she was dealing with it okay, but that wasn't the case, was it? No,
you tend to find with children who have been bullied or are still being bullied, well, adults as well, we bury our heads and you always see two faces, two sides to us. The inside where we're dying, where we are, being victims, and the other side of you want to make people aware that you're okay in a way. It's a protective side that we all have. Julia obviously was bullied in America. She suffered abuse, physical.
She told one of her friends that she thought she was gay, and then the friend told the whole school, and then the whole school were...
Yeah, she was talking about sexuality, and then that went global in where she was in the state, which is a very racist state, and unless you're white and heterosexual, then you don't stand really a chance. And so it started there. The abuse went into the home. So it was physical as well as verbal abuse, and it was 24 hours a day, and that created mental health problems.
She started self-harming,
so coping mechanisms was self-harming, and which you tend to find now.
Yeah. Adrian, can I ask you? I mean, you obviously work in this whole sphere, and your daughter was part of helping you with anti-bullying.
That's right.
Did you not spot any kind of signs that she was being disturbed by this, and did she not talk to you about it?
It's a really good question. Once again, we hide things very, very easily, especially children, and being the ambassador for all of this, speaking to so many thousands of children, and Julia was a big part of that. We knew that she had issues in America. We knew that she suffered mental health and was getting counselling. What we didn't realise was that it was still affecting her to the level it was. She kind of hid that from everyone, her friends as well as myself.
So the bullies had followed her here online.
Yeah.
So when she came back here, she was working with you, but unbeknownst to you, the people who'd upset her so much before tracked her down.
Yeah, I think what Julia wanted to do, because no one likes to be hated, is to contact, go back to the websites or the blogs where she was to say this. We gave her the confidence to be who she was and that unconditional love. And I think she just wanted to speak to others about it, her experiences, and I think it was just too much for her. And then with the mental health, it just fed
Did you know that she was back online doing that?
No, we made sure that when she came over, it was like, this is a fresh start for you. Delete everything in the past. It's a fresh start, new beginning, new phones, new iPads, Facebook, all the social media that kids like these days, and that can't live without. But once again, I think we just gave her the confidence to go back to those, to say to people, this is who I am, I love myself now, and once